Hi guys, hope everyone is safe and everyone is with good health in these difficult times. I'm doing this video because many of you asked me to make a video on animating the meta-humans uh, after you make them with the meta-human creator. And that's what I'm going to try to do. This is my first tutorial. As you know, I do some reviews and some news on new tools, new media tools that arrive to the market. And well, I try to make some videos also about assets in the Unreal marketplace, and mostly also videos on cinematics and also some VR reviews too. So there's an interviews also I made. So this is kind of a place where you can get some uh, news on new tools and new multimedia tools, some fun tools also, software tools. So I think you can find something here and in the future much more. I hope you like it, and thank you so much for your support. Also, I have to say that I'm also preparing a few special projects for this very near future. So keep coming here, and I think you'll like it. Okay, but today we're talking about meta-humans, and this is very nice. You can create your own characters for games and for movies using a tool that it was released finally in early access a few days ago. I made a small video just for fun. I didn't really took any time with this. Okay, so it's after this video, some of you asked me, so how can I make that? How can I make the guy move? And this is fun. So, okay, you can see that I'm using some mocap animations. So animations already made with special suits, and then they are available in a lot of places. So I will show you how to do something like this, but a very simple tutorial. We will start with the MetaHuman for those who don't know what it is. So it's a new tool that allows you to do some characters, very nice quality characters, and you can get this tool by coming to Unreal, and then in here, after you go back a little bit, you find this MetaHuman Creator Early Access now available, and when you click here, find out more, there's some information, and then after you can find here there's a link saying find out more, and here is the page to request access. So if you click here, you give your email and some information, and they will get back to you with a link to launch the app. You can launch the app also directly here if you already have the access. I had to wait for about maybe I think 2 days before they give me the early access to the MetaHuman. I think it's because there's so many people now asking it, but I think probably it will be much faster. So after you have this, you will need to launch the app, but I will get back into this because I want to tell you something. So the MetaHuman Creator is available through here if you want to create, but after you create them, it will be available inside an app, and a software app you have to download called Quixel Bridge. And what's Quixel Bridge? You have to install this, okay? If you're using Unreal, and by the way, MetaHumans are licensed to be free with Unreal. I don't know what will happen with other software tools like 3D Max or Maya, but for now, it's only free if you use the MetaHuman. It's licensed for that if you use Unreal Engine 4, sorry. So that's why it's very important. You have to have Quixel Bridge, because this will be inside the Megascans directory in Unreal. And so Megascans is amazing. Is another amazing tool where you can find 3D objects, photogrammetry, very real objects. You can find materials. You can find I don't know, so many things that are make this kind of scenes possible in Unreal. Okay, after you download Bridge, you open it. So Bridge is this software. It's like, well, like the name implies, it's a bridge between these Megascans and your app. So in this case, Unreal, we want to have those materials or those 3D objects, 3D assets. You have many, as you can see here. You can choose all these are very, very good quality, guys. So it's really important to have this software, not only because of the MetaHumans, but mostly, in my opinion, because of all these assets you have here. You have assets for buildings, food, historical, you have 3D plants, you have surfaces, very nice surfaces. You can have asphalt, brick, concrete, and you just click here and you choose so many different materials that you can apply to your own object. So it's really, really, really amazing. You should really have this. And so after you download, you can start using it immediately. So let's say if you want to just take an asset, let's take this Nordic beach rock. Okay, you can download it. You click it, and after you click, you need to first go here to this button here. That's for the definitions. And you have to go to the export settings, okay? And in the export settings, you should choose Unreal. They have several for Maya, Unity, Blender, etc. You choose Unreal and your engine version, the one you are using, okay? And then the location for the Unreal plugins. So you choose here where is your plugins, usually are in program files, Epic Games. So inside that, you go there and find the folder for plugins and you put it here. Okay, and this is the default project where it will be installed. And then you just have to download it. When you click, you start downloading, and then in here you see download. So I'm making the download now. This will take it depends on the 3D assets or on the material that you are downloading, but it's reasonably fast. So now it's about almost 60%. Okay, so we are downloading it, and after it finished downloading, just let's wait just a few seconds. Okay, you just need, you already set up for Unreal, right? So you just need to do export. Okay, and it will immediately be installed in a directory called Megascans inside the project you have opened. Okay, so if you have some projects open it will install inside that one. Okay, so you immediately have the 3D asset. And so I'm teaching you this because we're talking about Quixel, and it's where the Megascans will also be. So if you come here, you have now an option called MetaHumans. I was talking about MetaHumans. So in here, inside Quixel Bridge, you'll find this MetaHumans option, and this where you have a lot of presets. So if you don't want to build, or you still don't have access to the early to the beta of the creator, you can build, you can just use this, and these are already ready to go MetaHumans to use in your projects. Okay, and there are a lot, so you can play around even if you don't have yet access to the creator. But if you have, after you create, they will come in here in the My MetaHumans. So for example, I have two guys already made by me. They are here, and then I just have to download it here and export it into Unreal, and immediately it will be inside my project. Okay, and so you create, they will be automatically ready for you inside the Quixel Bridge software, and you just have to export it into Unreal. Okay, this was very important to tell you now, but we're going to get back to the creator. I hope my computer is a bit slow, and with recording I had a few problems because this app is a cloud app, so you have some you have to have some power, and I'm not sure how it will go. So here we are in the MetaHuman creator. This is amazing. It's and it's really fun. You can spend a lot of time here, just experimenting everything. Okay, so these ones is just some of the ones I made. It's just for fun. You will you can see that you can rotate it with the right mouse button, so you can rotate it, and if you use the wheel you can zoom in. Okay, and you can rotate all of this. It's very easy to use, so there's no real problem. If you press the middle button also, you can pan around. Okay, and at the same time you can just rotate it and well, see how it is from different angles. You can watch the trousers, the shoes. Okay, it's very easy to move around in here. Fortunately, it seems with my recording software, I had a few problems, but it's running okay. So that's very good, very good. Okay, so now let's create a new one. So you just have to go to the create MetaHuman. Okay, click in here to create a new character, and you create a new character by using other characters already existing. Let's say I will choose this one, Bernice. Okay, I choose this one, and then I will base my character on this one. Maybe if you want to do someone that is close to this, but you want to change their face, maybe you want to mix a few different races, you can work. This will be your base, okay, for the rest of the creation. So you just click next. And after you click next, you have this. It will be animated by him. You can stop because it is previewing, always previewing. But it's nice. You can work while she moves. And it's, my God, this is so real, right? It's amazing. Look at the hair. Oh my God, this is really, really nice. And you just playing around with this. It seems like you're playing with a real person. This is amazing. Okay, so you have some hotkey references here. So you can very easily understand the what you need to use, which buttons you need to click, and all of that. So you can learn that in your own time. You can use lighting, different lighting. So this is studio lighting. You can choose indoor lighting. You can choose outdoor lighting. You can choose silhouettes, and this is also good to really understand proportions of your character. Okay, we'll stay with the studio light. Okay, and then this is LOD 0. So if you don't know what is a LOD is the level of detail. So in a game, for example, you need performance. So you cannot have a very high poly 3D object or 3D character because it will affect your performance in the game. Sometimes it doesn't. It will not even let you compile the game. You need to work with LODs, so levels of details. LOD 0 will be the best quality. Okay, the most high poly character, and then you have other options until LOD 07. If you click this, well, she's really nice now, huh? Yeah, not really. So you can have maybe a LOD 3. It will be already not bad for a game. And if you go to the LOD 0, you have the best character. So what happens in the games is that you have all the LODs available, but in a very basic way of saying it, when you zoom in, you zoom into a better lot. So you start very far away with, for example, a lot 7 or 6 or 5, and then 4, 3, 2. As when you go closer, you will get this quality. Okay, so it's important to know. Also in Unreal, it's an important thing, even if you're doing cinematics, to understand this. I usually use the best quality LODs because I'm just exporting video. I'm not using it for games. So I want the best quality, okay? So to use this, you just, well, you can play around. I will not take a long time in here. But you can blend. For example, you can blend characters. Um, you have to stop the animation here to use it. Okay. So you can, for example, mix some different faces in here, and you can even, I think, you can even mix more. But well, you have this free, and in here you just push around this, okay? And if you push, for example, let's say you want a little bit more this character, you just push in that direction, okay? You pull in that direction, and so you will try to mimic a little bit of that one. And the same happens here. If you go to the right or if you go up, okay, you will be more closely to this one. So you can make a lot of changes in this way. This is one way of doing it. And then you can change everything. You can change skin, you can change the texture, you can choose change contrast, roughness, put some freckles or not. You guess you put it on or off. Okay. I took a I took a few minutes to understand this. I couldn't find an off button, but well, it was really easy. I was probably being very dumb. So you just need to on or off to put it on or off. Okay. So then you have eyes. You can choose different colors. You can choose the iris and just so many things in the iris. Also here, so you can do a lot of changes. You can change the teeth, you can change the makeup, you can change directly the type of hair, the heads. So you see here the head is different than the hair too, so you can change so many things. I love this hair. Look at this is really, really cool. Okay, where are you? Long afro. This is just amazing. Look at this. Okay, I get tired of looking into these things. This is amazing. Okay, so you can change eyebrows, you can change beard. Not in this character. I don't think it will be nice. But okay, you can change body proportions, tops, bottoms, shoes. Okay, in here, in this area, I think it's the weakest area from MetaHuman. You cannot find a lot of clothes or trousers, so you don't even have a skirt. So okay, it's okay. It's just for you to try. I think they will probably get much more things in here, and also most probably there will be ways of buying packs, clothes, etc. in the marketplace. So, but for now, it's very good to play around. So you have this. You created your character. Okay, now you just wanna. I just need to tell you that you can also use here move and move directly all these points. Okay, and also sculpt in a more in a better way. More close. You can do a little bit more in depth with this sculpting of your character. So that's, I think that was really important to tell you. I will use this one that I created already for our tutorial. But you can use your own and make your own character to follow this tutorial. Okay. So you don't need to do absolutely anything after this, because this character will be immediately available on your Quixel bridge. Okay, as you see already, this one we already created right now. It's already here inside my Quixel bridge. So this is amazing. Okay, this is really nice. But I will use this one in our tutorial. So let me click in here and export my character into Unreal Engine. Okay, it says exporting. You then go into here, and you see it's immediately exporting into our Unreal project. This is just a third-person template I open, so everyone can follow. So if this disappears, you just click Enable Missing. Okay, you'll probably need to restart your project. That's what I'm going to do now. So you just do a save selected and save everything. Okay, so we are inside Unreal, and we now have an option here. We have mega scans for that rock we downloaded, so it's very cool. This is just an ad. This is just an added bonus to our tutorial, so you can just get this rock inside, and we see the quality. It's amazing, huh? So really nice. You can use all of these from Megascans if you didn't know already. Okay, but we are worried about our MetaHuman. Okay, so we just get down. We can delete this character. We don't need it. We also don't need this one. Okay, so I think we're fine. Just take out this also. Okay, so we want our MetaHumans. We have here a folder that was created also, and inside we have our character. My character I named Samuel. So I have Samuel here. You can just open it, and you have a Samuel blueprint. You just need to drag it into your screen, and he will appear in a moment. It's a bit slow, my Unreal today. I don't know why. Okay, he is here. So now you have Samuel inside. He is still not textured because this is compiling the shaders. Usually it's pretty fast. I don't know why he's taking it a little bit more, maybe because I'm recording this. So let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so now we have the character ready to go. So we're going to animate this character. You can see you can move with W and S using the mouse, the right mouse pressed, and W and S. And I'm going to change the speed, so you can see here really good, really nice textures. It's really amazing what we can do now. Okay, so we have our character. Now we want to animate him. So to do that, I will download. I already downloaded, but I will ask you to do the same. This is a free mocap, MCO mocap basics that you can find in the marketplace. You just download this one from the Unreal Engine marketplace, and you add it to the project. There will be an option after here saying add to project. You just need to click, and it will immediately go into your content browser. So here it is, MCO mocap basics. So this is motion captures, so movements for your characters, and there's a lot you can buy in the marketplace, or you can get free. You can even use Mixamo. If you go to the website from Adobe Mixamo, you search for that, you will find there's characters, there's motions you can download, and then you can import into Unreal, and you'll need to retarget to the different characters. In this case, because the MetaHumans use the skeleton for the Unreal for skeleton, you will not have to do a lot of changes, but anyway we'll have to do just a small change. So we will now go to this blueprint. Okay, you click with the right button and you browse to assets. Okay, and you double click the asset. Okay, and you go inside. If you click viewport here, you'll see our character. Okay, and here you have all the root, the body, the face, all of those. You just click body, and here on the right side on the mesh, you double click and you open. Don't worry, this will be strange. You'll only see hands and well, ankles, I don't know, but I show you how it all works. You just need to go here to character, select bones, all hierarchy. Okay, and you can see the skeleton, in this case the mesh, but we need to go to the skeleton. Okay, we go to the skeleton, and we're going to analyze what is happening here. This is slow. It's not a computer, it's normal. It will be a bit slow moving inside this window. But don't worry, it happens with the metahumans. I don't know why, but you can work around even if it's slow. You can do it. Okay. So now we need to go to the retarget manager here. Click retarget manager, and inside you will have this option, select rig. You will select humanoid rig, okay, and here are all the bones from this character. We will not need to do anything here. If you go to advanced, show advanced, I think there is some problem here. Oh no, okay, it's okay. It's if you have something here in the I key, foods and roots, all the I keys, I will just press X, okay? If that happens to you, we don't need that, okay? So after we have our character, everything seems okay. We go to skeleton, and you press the options, okay, and you click show retargeting options, and you'll see there will be some of this will say animation, other will say skeleton. Okay, so we're going to get this root and pelvis for animation, and all the others we choose and we shift click all of them like this, and press the right button and choose recursively set translation retargeting skeleton. Okay, and I think we're all right with this one. We just click save. All right, so we get back to our character. Everything seems okay. So we just going to the main window. Okay, now we're going to our mocap basics animations, and there are some different ones: conversations, mobility, walks. Let's go to the mobility pro, and let's say root motion, and we select all of these, okay, and right click, and then you just need to go to retarget anim assets. So we need to duplicate these assets into our new metahuman. So we just need to select the metahuman here, and there's something here. We see retarget. All right, now we should be able now to animate our character. So let me go into cinematics. Let's create one level sequence. So the level sequence is like a timeline from editor programs like Adobe Premiere, for example. You create one, you can name it, and I will not do it now, but I will save it inside of the contents, and you will create a timeline, as you see here. Okay, so what you need now is to go to our character. So is Samuel. Where is our Samuel? Is here, BP Samuel, and we just bring it here. Okay, it's like you have to have everything in one place so that you can animate it. So you need to have it inside the timeline. So you just drag it inside, and we are not going to use this. This is another option to animate. That this is the control rig. But well, this is there's a lot to say about this one. So we are not going to use this. So you just delete and delete. We need only to have this, the body, and we add, clicking here in the track, we add an animation. And so we have all those animations we retargeted in here. So let's say stand relaxed. Okay, we have our stand relaxed. You see, and stand relaxed and die. Okay, so the guy already has emotion. Well, but I think I will choose some other. So let's start with, let me see, some let's say some idle animation. You can write it here and look for idle. So we have one here. Okay. And here he is in an idle position, crouch. So you can use this. Let's say we start with this one. Okay. He's just looking around, seeing what's happening. And then we're going to shorten this a little bit. Okay. And we'll add a new one. So let's add a walk one. Let me see. Walk. Here it is. Walk. Okay. So let's open a little bit so you can see it better. So he is in this position and then he will get up and walk. Important thing, as you see here, there's a jump. This is not nice, right? So how can you do this in a better way? So if you want to get this bigger so you can see it better, you just need to push Control on your keyboard, and then inside the timeline you use the wheel of the mouse and you can get it bigger, closer to the action, or smaller. Okay, this is very easy to do. Okay, so what we need to do is this. This first animation will have to stop more or less here in the middle, so the transition is good, right? So here, when the new animation will come, it still has to, this animation, the first one, still has to be active. So you just press here, and you see a white option. This is 1 because it's active. It will be 0 if it's not active. So in here, before the other one enters, we still need to have this in 1. So we click here, and we have a key in this animation saying now is still active. And then we go to the end, and here it has to finish because this one will have to be active. So in this one, you just press 0 and key, and here it should be 0 because it's still not active. Okay, and so if you now play it, let's play it with space, you see he's walking in a very nice way. The transition is really good, as you can see. So this is a nice trick I learned, and well, I hope it's nice to you. I don't know if you already tried it. It's really good for your transitions to be smooth. As you can see, there's a problem here, right, with the hands that goes inside the body, and you can correct this. Okay, I will show you how you can do it. So let's go into the Samuel blueprint with the right button, browse to assets, and then double click, open it. Let's go to the view part. Here it is. And now we need to go to his body, double click here in a mesh, and choose animation. Okay, let me choose some animation. Which one we were using? I think it was the walk, right? Yeah. So you choose here the one you were using, and you go to the first frame. So just here, just take it like this, or you use this, and you will go to front. So the first frame. And when you are on the first frame, as you see, the hand is going into his body. So what you need to do, we need to go to the upper arm. Let's search here, upper arm, left. Let's start for one in the left, and we need to rotate it a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, and then we do the same for the upper arm right, and you rotate it. Pretty easy, right? And then you add a key. And now, as you see, his hands are already outside of his body. Very easy, eh? So you don't forget to do save. Let's go into our main scene. And if you watch it now, play it, his hands are not inside his body anymore, okay? As you see here, his hands are not in a body, okay? So yeah, the strange position. You need to play around a little bit more with rotation, with the movement, so that the hand is not a bit strange. I think it's a little bit strange here. Maybe the rotation here, you need to rotate a little bit more to your right. So you need to perfect it, but it's a very easy fix. So we have a movement. Okay. So this is, guys, what you need to do to make your metahumans move. I will teach you only one more trick, because usually when you do animations, most of them are in the same place, right? You can change from here, it goes up, but you see on the same place. So in that ones are very easy. You just use this thing I teach you. But if, let's say, he moves like this, he moves to another place, right? So when he gets in here, if you put another, let's do it. If you put another animation here, let's get some other animation like I don't know, stand relaxed. You noticed he went back, okay? Let's see. He's here. He starts walking, and then oh, he got back. Why? Well, that happens when you have these kind of motions that are not on the same place, okay? Because his anchor is still on the is always in the done when they do the animation in that place, so that there is a pivot, and so every animation will start from that pivot, okay? So you will go back to the beginning because of that, but you can do one thing, and it's very easy. Well, if you start trying like I do a lot, I found this by accident, and fortunately I found it. I was looking in a way, how can I do that? So what I did is, in your next, in your new animation, you just go right click, and you need to choose let me see, match with this bone in previous clip, okay? Very easy. So if you do the opposite, so if you have in this one, you can do the previous, the next. So this is the previous, this is the next. It depends which one you wanna match. So I'm sorry. So you just need to go to here and you choose root, okay? So now when it stops, there's a little bit, you can correct this, but also you can use the same thing we did before, so that it is nice. So let's say in here, we need this animation, because it's new, to be still 0. And here we need to be 1. And then in the second animation, the one that was finishing, we need here to still be 1. So, okay. And we need here to be 0. Okay. And so now, if you see, you have a pretty good change. You will have to make maybe a little bit more, play around a little bit more to perfect it. But if you now look into the scene, let me see from here, for example, you go back to the beginning, you can just press here, okay? And you play it, the guy will go into the place and look around. And then you can get other animations together with this one. And if you play around a little bit more with these keys, you will get much better results. So this will take a bit of time. So this is fun. But sometimes a little bit frustrating, but it's very easy if you really. We took only a few minutes here, and we already have an animation. And then you can just put this green is the beginning, where you want to start. The red is the end, and you can just render your animation after. But let's put the camera here. I just come here, get the camera, because it's always really nice the shots we can get with the camera. So we have this. Let's change the focus. So if you go to the new camera, you pressed here, you created a camera, right? And then you just with the WSAD, the keys in the keyboard, you just get your shots like you want it. And then in here in the camera, if you open the camera, you have some options. You have aperture, focal length, and manual focus. Okay, so if you wanna change this, let's to see this camera, you need to have this button active. Okay, you can if you're not active, you'll see your work, and if you zoom out, you see the camera already there, right, in the position you wanted. And if you click here, you see through the camera. Okay, you have here pilot active, cine camera actor. You can give names to these cameras here, and well, so that you can organize better your scene. So you have a camera, and you need, because you have the action coming to here. Let me go to the beginning. Okay, now let me get the camera ready. Okay, and now let's change the focus. You can come here and you move this as you want, okay, to change the focus. Okay, and so now you have a nice focus. Oh, this is, let me just go a bit closer, change the speeds so I can move a little bit more. Okay, like this. Let's just change a little bit. The focus is not very correct. Okay, it seems good. So you change the focus, you need to add the key. Okay, you click here and you have a key. Also, if you want to move your camera, it's good that you just go to the transform, okay, from your cine camera. You have all these options, and you have this one, transform. You can transform only location, rotation, or scale. But if you want to do all the same, you just click in the transform, and it will have keys. It will add keys for your camera. So your camera now will start in this position and with this focus, okay? So if you play around, now you will get up, and you just need to move your camera, maybe open a little bit. You add a transform because the camera will move to here, and you change the focus. Okay. And you add a key to the focus. All right. All right. Oh, and I added this key to the wrong place. I'm sorry. it should be here. Okay. So let me see the focus. Not bad. Okay. And now the camera will move, and the guy will come, start walking. And then you can add a different camera. Let's add one more. And just have a new angle. So activate the camera, sorry, and move the camera to another place, another position. You see the first camera is there. This will be the second. Okay, and I think we're okay. So we add a transform to this camera by clicking here, and you choose your focus. All right. And you click a key also. All right. So now the second camera will give you this walk. Okay. And he's looking around. The focus is not good. So focus. Let's just change it a little bit. I know this. Okay. Here you have focus. Is looking around. Okay, and it ends. So now you can change these cameras. If you go here, up, you see camera cuts, okay? So let's delete what is here. Let's add our cameras. We click here, we click plus, new binding, and you choose your first camera. Okay, and your first camera will, let's apply it. Let's click here to make this active, our camera cuts active. You will see the beginning, and then camera starts moving, it starts walking, and we will change our camera. So we close this to this one, and let's add a camera here. Just click camera, new binding, cine camera 2. Okay, and now if you play back, the guy will start moving, and we change the camera. Well, the cut is very badly done. It should be a little bit, yeah, like here when he starts walking. Okay, so we just play around with this. So, okay, he got up, and we change to a different camera, and then we could go back to the same camera as before. And now we have a scene of the guy getting up, walking, looking around. Next camera will see it again closely. Okay. Okay, the cameras are not well framed, all of that. This is just a very fast tutorial just to show you around how this works. So I think with what I show you here, you could already do a nice scene with your characters, and then you just need to click here, and you choose how you want to render. You could render just with image sequences that you can then make a movie inside your editor, video editor, or you can just, to be more fast, just choose AVI. There's no audio here, so no problem. You could choose here your video settings. So your resolution, we could go to 1020, 180, and then we could not use compression, so the quality is better. The output directory you choose here. It could be any place on your computer. You just give it a name here, like tutorial tut. Okay, and then you just capture the movie. Okay, it will ask you to save, and you will see a new window opening, and it will show render your scene. Okay, and you have your first MetaHuman animation scene done. So guys, I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you didn't already do, and if you're already a subscriber, please coming back, put a like on my video, comments, and I promise I'll get better. Also, my English will get better because I'm improvising and it's not my day-to-day language, so I'm sorry for that, but I think you understood everything. If you have any doubts, please put it in your comments. I will try to answer, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.